Your mic is muted.
There we are.
Are you
I
live?
kind of did it. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. So we got a new setup here. Look at this. I don't know what's going on over here. Can you guys hear us? Can you see us? I'm going to just double check and make sure we're live. I think I might have done it. Our producer's not here today, so we're on our own.
Can you make any guesses about who's absent?
There's Tony. Tony, how we sound all right? We look okay? I mean, as good as I'm going to get.
It is Monday morning.
Yeah, that's fair enough. All right. Well, welcome to Cut Up and Sew. What's up? I got a special guest, Cindy. Although you've been on here probably more than I have lately.
No,
like
just once.
Just once? Is that it?
Just once. Yeah.
Oh. Well, and I'm Josh, and we go live every Saturday and Monday to talk about all things cut up and sew. Now, what's cool is on Mondays, this show has kind of grown and changed, and we've started having, I guess you're going to start coming once a month.
Once a month.
Right?
Once a month.
Because truthfully, I don't know that much. And so we need the experts to come in. And honestly, Cindy's just a big part of the shop. You're always around. So it's always fun to have you on doing something like this.
I keep asking for a locker and a cot, but we haven't got that far yet.
I've offered the cot. Locker's like, yeah, sorry, that's on me. Okay, now we can hear us. Good. Good morning, everybody. Fantastic. All right, wonderful. So Tony has given me a nice cheat sheet, but I tell you, I am in quilt show brain. Like quilt show mode. I have quilt show brain because I'm in quilt show mode. The gigantic truck is loaded. It's ready to go. So
I wondered why it was so empty over there.
Yeah, because it's all in the truck. Yeah. We're like, we've got these amazing AccuQuilt sales, but nothing's in the store. I'm so sorry.
The sale starts Monday, but
you have to go. So, all right. So it is quilt show week. How many people are actually going to join us at the quilt show, at least for one of the days?
I can't.
That's right.
I got to have the procedures this time. So
health first, family first.
Yeah,
I get it.
Got to do that first.
Well, so for those that, if we have any new friends or first timers on the Daytona Quilt Show, it's AQS, and it's every year. I think it's the same weekend.
It's right around this area.
But this year it's the 18th through the 21st. So Wednesday through Saturday. I love that it's 4 days. And I hate that it's 4 days because I'm so tired. The 3 days that we do in Jacksonville are like, all right, that fourth day is, whew.
Well, and this is a bigger show.
It is.
It's a bigger show.
But we absolutely love it. We have so much fun. So I'm excited.
It's a great venue. I mean,
it is a great venue. Tickets, someone was asking how much the tickets are. I don't know. Does anybody know? Has anybody purchased tickets? Well, it may be different if you don't.
If you're a member or not a member.
That's true. If you're an AQS member or if you have military ID, I believe you get a discount.
There is a discount. I want to say that's around $15.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. And go with friends because parking's like $15 or it was last year.
Carpool.
So definitely carpool because that gets to be a bit pricey.
Yeah, that's the loophole. Carpool for sure. You going to Daytona or North Carolina? I'm leaving. So we're going to Daytona Beach, the AQS show. I love North Carolina though. Good morning, Val. Always the third weekend in February. Okay, cool. I figured it always was. And I know a lot of people are talking about trying to go up to QuiltCon and things like that. But you know what? We got 4 days. So if you're going to go to QuiltCon for a day or two, you can still come down and see us.
Talk about tired.
That's right. But we're worth it. So let me look at the notes here. Okay, we'll get to that. Did anybody say that they're going to actually join us?
Oh, you don't have the right glasses.
I can't. Oh, fair enough.
Okay, sorry,
we'll leave it. Wish I could. Now, Bonnie, good morning, first of all. You were the first person to chime on, and you said good morning from the high seas. Are you on a cruise? Are you watching and talking to us from
afar
on a boat? That'd be amazing. Yeah, I know, Joanne, they did put them on the same weekend, which
often.
I know it stinks because I would love to go to QuiltCon.
Yeah, it's on my list.
Yeah, I know I would have fun, but Daytona is such a big show for us.
Those quilts.
And the quilts are absolutely incredible. So if you're a beginner quilter, if you're an advanced quilter, go to the show just for the quilts.
Absolutely.
I mean, just
and
for
the
inspiration.
Challenges and the different sections that they have. I mean, it's not just the big show quilts, but they've got the challenge quilts there. They've got
where they always do
there. They've got different subsets of shows in there.
Do you know how the challenge quilts? Because I actually got the challenge from Jacksonville, and I'm doing
Now,
that.
this is the Cherrywood challenge.
That's right.
And they get so many entries, and they break it up into.
But it's not open to the public, in other words, or it is.
It's there at the show.
Well, right, we can see it, but I mean, if somebody wanted to enter or be a part of it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. There's a Cherrywood booth there, and you can go and get the information. And
oh, fantastic. Yeah. I love seeing local people, our friends, get involved with the quilt show. And a handful of you actually have quilts in the show. So congratulations. That's awesome. I've heard AQS is a little tough.
Well, it's a juried show.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. So I put my little piece in the Jacksonville show, and I was like, please don't tear me up, be nice. And they were so nice. It was actually wonderful. It was a cool experience.
Yeah, and I always suggest, especially for the local shows, that you do that at a judge show, because you then know what the standard is looking for. It doesn't mean you have to do it, especially for an art quilt, but
no, we break all the rules.
It does tell you what they're looking for.
Yeah.
That's what you should do, is have a quilt judge come in.
That'd be interesting. And just give us like a lecture.
Well, and just go through the process so that you can see what is looked for, because it helps you improve your skills.
Yeah, fantastic. Any quilt judges out there? Yeah. Give us a call. That would be great, actually. Yeah. That'd be really interesting. We have the appraiser coming, which I think is so cool.
That's if you haven't heard that, I don't know if she'll charge us to come in and sit and listen to it, because it's interesting to see her work.
I don't know. We'll find out. I don't know if she allows people to observe. Tony, if you know, maybe put it in the comments, or we could ask her. She'll be at the show. So, all right. I can't make sure I'm not missing anybody. Good morning, Brad. Good morning, Jody. All right. Good morning, Kim. Good morning. So I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the specials towards the end, but let me stick to the script. Otherwise, we're going to be
What a surprise.
Me and you. This is going to be tough.
I got my chair.
Don't leave me alone, whatever you do. So the February theme it's embroidery month. And so it's been Every Stitch You Take, which is our fun play on 80s theme and just embroidery. And you do a lot of embroidery. A lot of people have started to do embroidery, but we always get the question, I need to learn more. And so we're always going, well, what do you want to learn? And usually it's not the navigation of their machine. It is stabilizer, thread, needles.
Well, I can remember when I started, it was the same thing. I don't know where to start. And, somebody showed me a stabilizer and said, here, this is my favorite stabilizer. And so I bought some. Then I went to another class with the same person, and they go, and this is my favorite stabilizer. And I'm like, that's not the same one you told me about last
Wait a minute.
Because it's different for every function. And it just, try things and do a test.
Yeah.
That's
that's a big part of embroidery, is test it out, see if it works.
I have a friend who just uses an old, I don't know, it's hers, or she got it at thrift store, tablecloth.
Oh, just to test it out.
And she just tests her stitches out on there to see if the stabilizer worked, if it needs to have more. It's just tested.
Smart. And I've said that to people because they feel frustrated that this color works, but this color doesn't.
Test it out.
It's not your machine. Guess what? It's that spool of thread. And if you grabbed a different spool that was the exact same color, it might work fine. Well, you just never know.
So many people get hung up on, well, the pattern says I have to use this number.
Right. Oh, the number of the thread?
Yeah. And I'm like going, okay, look at the pattern. It's 3 greens, a light, a medium, a dark. Go to your collection and pick out a light, a medium, a dark. And then put them in there.
I do have people when they're looking at new machines, can I, will it read like Floriani or Isacord or whatever? And I was like,
it doesn't matter.
So if you see the color of the design and it's red, choose the red that you like, because you're the artist. But I get it. Some people are they like following the guidelines. So I'm not knocking you. I
use a lot of quilting embroidery in my quilts.
Sure.
I learned my lesson early is you don't start with the design. You start with the fabric and you pick the colors to match, because it's a lot easier to pick that than try to stitch it and then try to find the fabric that matches what you stitched.
Well, yeah. And again, test it before you go ahead and start embroidering on your quilt that you're almost done with. But there's so much information out there. And so I understand that it's confusing. And that's why we're having these kind of conversations. And we have a lot of new classes coming up. There's a beginner embroidery 101. We're not going to get into the classes so much today, because on Saturdays it's called study hall. And that's all we do is talk about our classes and events that are coming up. But just go to our calendar. If you're new to Cut Up and Sew, we have 2 locations, St. Augustine, Palm Coast. cutupandsew.com. You can find both of the calendars.
Yeah.
And look in advance because Tony puts things up there
the
way
Hump Day
out.
Hoopers Club.
Perfect.
That's a great place. Even if you've never put a stitch or you think you don't even own an embroidery machine yet, come and see what can be done with it.
So what is the Hump Day Hoopers other than a really cool name for a club?
It's a club that meets, can you guess, on a Wednesday.
Hey.
And we talk all things embroidery. And so we meet once a month on a Wednesday, second Wednesday of the month in the afternoon.
Here in Palm Coast.
And no machines.
Yep.
Just show and tell and a lot of talk, questions.
I love that
very
because
fluid.
People bring your questions.
Yes. And bring your oops.
Yeah,
because you learn by the mistakes or something didn't work right. I can remember bringing something in going, it really doesn't work.
Yeah, it just doesn't work.
What can I do? And it just for somebody to say, you can try, because there's never just one answer.
And that's very true.
That's thing that about quilting, about embroidery, there's always more than one way to do something.
There is. And if it works
for you, then that's great.
Congratulations.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Every machine is different. Every project is different. So
I think that's what's hard about a beginner with embroidery, because there's not a definitive answer.
There's not. You're right.
I mean,
and people have personal preferences.
Absolutely.
YouTube is great. Go there, but then you're going to have one video that tells you this. Same thing as what you're saying, and so it's a lot. And try it. Yeah,
you try, test it out, and don't just watch the videos. Push the button on that machine.
Yeah.
You got to do it.
Push it. People are so afraid. They're like, set up and they're like, I don't want
to. just
hit it.
Push the button. It'll work.
Yeah. That's funny. All right. So I know you're going to do a demo in a minute, but since we're talking about embroidery, I just have to mention, we talk about Kingstar all the time. So 2 things actually I want to talk about before we kind of move on is thread and needles. So if someone was to come to you, what kind of needle should I use for embroidering? Do you have like a go-to?
I have a go-to. It's a 90-14 top stitch needle. Why?
You're not the only person that says that, by the way.
Because the top stitch needles have a larger eye. And the blind woman has a hard time sometimes with the smaller eye. Top stitch needles have a larger eye. It does cause less spray. I love using shiny threads. And one of the ways needles are made is they're groove in the scarf that goes down, and it protects that so it doesn't rub against the fabric every time it goes in.
Yeah. The thread literally just lays against the needle.
Right.
Yeah.
So it kind of like it's inserted. And again, I like the top stitch because of the bigger eye. I use a 14. A 12 or 14 is pretty much where I'd go.
And if we have any beginners, sizing is also one of those things with thread and needles that can be very confusing. We have these little kind of cheater books, kind of like a little guide, and it'll just show you simply the different types of needles and show you the sizes. And then when you open it up, it'll give you kind of a suggestion of what it would be used for. So these are very handy. We have them here. They're free. So if you're in the shop, ask for these.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it will help. It's just a nice little pocket guide that you can keep with you.
Because needles come in types, which is how they're formed, and then the size of the needle itself.
Yes.
And sometimes just making a change is all that's going to take. And I know that he'll probably disagree with me, but certain machines like certain things.
I know, you're right. Every machine is...
Certain combinations of thread and needles just work better.
Machines can be picky.
Yeah.
You could have the exact same model of machine and hers loves it, his does not.
Absolutely.
And so you do... I agree with that. What I don't agree on is that you have to use brand specific needles. Like you don't have to buy Bernina needles for your Bernina machine. You don't have to buy. I don't subscribe to that, and I don't subscribe to one type of needles better. However, you will find your favorite, and you will find the one that works for you. And once you figure it out and you find it, stick with it.
That's right.
I mean, just don't. You don't need to
don't rock the boat.
Yeah, if it ain't broke.
That's right.
So, but 90-14 top stitch is the most common answer I get from embroiderers.
Interesting.
Yeah. Because they have embroidery needles. Like I don't know why I'm doing this, because that's literally what they're called.
They're called embroidery
needles. And so immediately people would assume that's what you go to.
And you can.
And you can.
I mean,
I wouldn't probably use a quilting needle for embroidery. So there is reasons. A universal is kind of an okay, safe bet if you're stuck at home and you don't have anything else. But top stitch needles, And Nina uses them for free motion.
Yeah.
So,
I use them pretty much all the time.
okay.
I use them for my bag making.
Oh,
I might drop down a size for regular piecing.
Yeah.
And I use, I guess I use 12s on my 10 needle.
Okay, well,
That's
sure.
recommended there.
Yeah.
And go up.
And multi-needles are a little different, same as long arms.
Well, yeah, I was just going to say, and then I use a 16 on my sit down.
Okay. Yeah.
Why? I don't know. It's worked.
Because you like it.
It ain't broke.
That's right. Let's see. That's the best go-to needle. There you go. My long arm is definitely picky. Yeah, Brad, long arms are now, other than Bernina, which Bernina takes the same domestic needles as the others, but most long arms have a specific, you can't use a domestic needle in a long arm. So again, I think the takeaway is try what you have, but if you want a suggestion, I would go with the 90.
Well, you've got that King Star, and I use a top stitch or the metallic because it does have that wider needle and hole. You get less fraying from it. And King Star, the colors are luscious.
So here's the deal. Metallics. People want to use metallic threads. They always are going, I love this metallic. It's so pretty, but it keeps breaking.
And that doesn't twist up like the others do.
Well, exactly. So King Star is the exception to the metallics.
Yeah.
It just is. With normal metallics, metallic needles, slow the machine down, use a thread stand. There's all these things,
lots of tips.
Thread nets,
Right.
And you can make those work. With King Star, literally, when I free motion, I don't adjust anything.
You can also take King Star because it's thin enough and you can thread it with another thread.
Oh, cool.
So you can double thread.
Oh, that's cool.
Which gives you a whole different look.
For a
little variegated
kind of
look.
Oh, yeah. I've never tried that.
There you go. Cool. Something new to try.
So there's some property in here that I don't know how they make it. I should learn so that I can tell you guys. But there's a silk property or something because
I don't know. It works.
Most metallics are very wiry, and if you held it, it wouldn't just drape.
Yeah.
This just falls. It hangs just like a normal cotton or something like that. So King Star needle or King Star thread, if you want to do some metallic, whether it's embroidery, thread painting, it doesn't matter. This stuff is the way to go. 100%.
I agree. That's the only stuff I own now.
Yeah. And they've been coming out with more colors because truthfully, that was one of the only issues I heard. There wasn't enough colors.
There was gold in the beginning. Gold, silver, red, and green, I think were like the 4 colors. Maybe a royal blue. I think they only had like 5 colors.
And now they've got plenty because obviously the word's getting out. Yeah. King Star is awesome. So the only trouble-free metallic. And it is gorgeous. Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. Good morning from Oregon. Wow, right on. Hey, Patricia. Good morning, Louise. All right. So if you have questions, or since embroidery month is almost over, but it doesn't really matter, we're always looking for things and topics to talk about. So we've talked about stabilizer and we've done a few demos and things. If you have questions about embroidery, feel free to just in the comments here, email info@cutupandsew, call us. Let us know what you'd like us to talk about or demonstrate, because that helps us big time.
Yeah.
I mean, truthfully, it's more fun when we're talking about something we know you guys want to listen to. All right. All Florida Shop Hop magazine. I'm just going to grab one of the magazines real quick, but what does that say? It's going fast?
Going fast.
So
you can order them online, both here or in St. Augustine.
Yeah, or St. Augustine. We're in Palm Coast. Yep. Yeah. These guys are going fast, and I'm not going to be able to get any more. I don't believe they're reprinting.
There's articles in there. There's patterns in there. So even if you are not making the trip around the
67 shop shop hop trek,
that's a trek. There's a few people that do this.
There's a handful of
people
that do this every year, and I love it because they're excited about it. And I'm like, good for you.
I like hearing about it.
Absolutely, we live vicariously through
That's
you
exactly
guys.
it.
But it is cool, and so there's 67 shops this year. I think the furthest north is like Pensacola, and then it goes down to Naples. So
they're not going to Key West this year?
Key West is not on there this year. So I don't know if it's a shop owner or just it was too far. Who knows? It was a freebie anyway.
Yeah.
But that's still it's 2 months long because there's so many shops. So the big thing that we were saying, we do have the fabric in both locations, but I'll tell you right now, the border print and maybe a couple of other prints are already sold out in Palm Coast.
There's no border left.
Yeah. Now in St. Augustine, we still have it. Okay. So if you go to cutupandsew.com and you purchase it there, we'll get it wherever.
Well, you can see it when you go on the shop. It'll tell you what's available at
which location,
at what location. And if you want to order it from St. Augustine, Josh can, because he goes back and forth
a lot.
So he can bring it from there down to here so you can still pick it up down here.
Yep, we do it every week. So
or vice versa.
Absolutely. But if you want to touch it and feel it, I would highly recommend coming in soon. Now, we are open this week. I don't know if, yep, look at that. I got lucky. That was the next thing we're supposed to talk about.
You're perfect.
Hey, we are open this entire week, both stores, but the hours are shortened. So we're open 10 to 3 the entire week.
Perfect.
And that's mainly just to give most of the staff is there, but just to give people a break because it's a lot of hours to work solo. But since Daytona is so close, especially to Palm Coast, we wanted to be open so that you guys can come in. And for the people who aren't going to the show, we have in-store quilt show specials just for you guys.
Well, because you're not bringing yardage.
No, not this year. We have some pre-cuts and things, but for the most part, no. It is AccuQuilt, Aero Cabinets, and Bernina.
Okay.
And oh boy, do we have deals on all of those. And we're honoring those deals in the stores, but we have deals in the stores that we're not going to have at the quilt show because we have all our fabric here.
Okay.
So the one thing I'll just tell you, and there's a handful of them, but buy 3 yards, get 1 free.
Oh.
There's holidays.
Time for backings. Time for backings.
Big time. That's always the time.
Time for backings.
Anyway, I don't want to go through all that, but there is in-store only specials. And that, again, is at both stores.
Where are you going to list those?
So we were trying to decide if we list them or if we need to you got to come in to get them. I don't know.
Well, you got to know what you're coming in for.
That's true. Good point. See, this is nice having her here.
Just saying, I like a shopping list when I come in.
So let's see. Did she give me the lists? I don't think they're on here. Well, okay, 15% off of Notions. Buy 3, get 1 free. But we did more than that because I know that. I tell you what, we'll probably make a post.
Do a short or do a short live sometime.
Or I could do a live.
Yeah.
I say that I'm going to be running around with my head cut off starting as soon as this ends. But, that's a good point. So email is coming out today. Boom. There you go. So
Tony's on it.
I know, right?
There you go.
See, I learned a long time ago. Like,
don't worry about it. Tony's got it.
I'm not good at certain things. Just surround yourself with people who are. But if you don't get our email, make sure you subscribe. You can go to the website and scroll down and add your email there. You can call us. We can put you into the system. But make sure you're getting those emails because we have a lot of information. We're not salesy, but we do communicate a lot. So, okay, we already did that.
We're good.
Let's talk about these fabrics so we can get them out of the way, and then we can check out your demo. So, actually, I'm going to show this one first because it's just, there's only 3. I was just obsessed with this, and I don't know.
So you only ordered 3?
There's 3 bolts.
Oh, okay.
So there is the panel, which I'm not even going to open it all up, but this geisha. Actually, let's open it up. It's not going to do it justice. I'm a sucker for any kind of Asian print. Let's see. Can they see that well enough? But this one is a little different than the ones we've gotten in the past because it's very colorful. A lot of them are... Oh, you don't have to worry about that.
That's all right. I just don't want to lose it.
Oh, number 6. All right.
It's number 6.
So this is a really just colorful, pretty panel that I kind of fell in love with. And then, it's underneath your quilt. I was like, where are those bolts at? And then we only got 2, I only got 2
coordinating,
complementing fabrics. But again, with the colors, and Cindy, can you see on that screen? Does it look like they can see that all right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So the really cool fans and it's just bright and fun, and I fell in love with it. We couldn't get the panel and not have anything to complement it.
Now, is that a metallic or just gold?
No, it's just gold. It's not a metallic. Wow. I know. So if you look,
it's very nice. Yeah, but it's even when I'm standing here, it
is a gold. And at first I was like, a mustard. That's a strange, but it is.
It's a very much of a. It looks like a metallic gold.
Yeah,
it's really not metallic, but it's not shiny, but it's that metallic gold color.
Yeah, most of the Asian prints that we get are kind of either like a blue themed or a red or something like that. They're gorgeous with metallics. Most Asian prints that I get do have some metallic. This one was it was unique. I thought it was different.
Well, I like the other bright colors in it.
Yeah. Now this line, I went ahead and grabbed all of them because it's absolutely incredible. This is called Daybreak, and this is Shell Ramel. And I'm obsessed. And you'll see why in a minute, because when you put all these together, I'm trying to do this with one hand here. I hope the camera's
it's good. You're good.
Now you start seeing why I really love it. These colors are artsy and soft, but at the same time, the contrast is killer.
I like the next one.
You like this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like I mean, look at that. What is it?
Lift a little higher.
Is it a Geo? No.
I don't know.
It looks like it's very...
Like alcohol ink.
Yeah.
It's got that kind of... Oh, this one's pretty too.
Yeah,
we got landscapers got a couple of nice ones coming up for you.
Say. So this is very nature.
Yeah.
What's the word? I mean, you can absolutely do landscape with both of these, but again, it has those colors that are just gorgeous. Like I would do my entire house in this color combination. Not the outside of the house.
Why not?
But look at this one for like clouds, for sky.
I know. That's what I said. If you're a landscaper, boy, that's a nice piece to have in your stash.
Or even ocean, water. Yeah. And this one's really cool too.
Oh, I like this one.
Like the cracked glass or cracked stone.
Yeah, like a slate walkway.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, this one's pretty. I like this painterly.
This one is possibly my favorite. But it's geometric, so it's got the straight lines, where the other ones are very
the colors
flowy.
It's got a hint of like a lavender.
I was gonna say there's a lavender, but
it's like a very grayed out purple in there. It's really pretty. It's nice depth.
I don't know how to describe these colors, but that's pretty good. And
that's a nice one. Again, that little bit of lavender with that real pretty blue.
But because you have these like this, the contrast in these, like with the whole line, I mean, it's fantastic. Because it is kind of soft, but they've really just nailed it with the choices of the line, because they're all pretty different. So I love that line. That's here in Palm Coast. We actually have a lot of new fabric, and we just haven't. We've had so much going on that we haven't been showing it as much. So
you had boxes everywhere.
I know. Those cabinets take up space. We need you guys to come to the show.
And a few sewing machines.
A few hundred, it feels like. Because we're doing a Bernina classroom. So.
And you notice all your boxes are heavy?
Yes. And they get heavier. I notice they get heavier as I load them onto the
cabinets,
truck.
Machines, AccuQuilt.
Well, cabinets, luckily they roll. But even going up the U-Haul, it's like, so. What did Brad say? I'm such an artist.
Yeah, you could be an artist with this. Yeah. They've already done the artwork in the
they've done it for you. Absolutely. Yeah, the corals are really pretty in that line, Tony. You're right. Good morning, Awilda. What is that fabric line, Jody? That was called.
It's a Free Spirit line.
Yeah, Shell. I want to say it's Ramel. I don't know if I always say the name right. Shell Ramel, but it's called Daybreak. If this is the one you're talking about, Jody, the one that we just showed, I assume.
It's called the end of the bolt.
It's called Daybreak. I don't know.
Nope, not focusing. There we go. Oh, move too fast.
Did it focus now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty. Too fast. Jody, it's stunning. So, but again, that's here in Palm Coast. And like Cindy said, the nice thing is we have different fabric in both stores. So if you go to the website and you see something you like, we'll get it to wherever you want. We're trying to make life easy for you. We really are.
Mix and match. I mean, you can't have everything at both places 30 minutes apart.
No, you can't. And actually, I don't want it. Like we have so much gorgeous linen blends.
You would have to give up too much space things. You have a much better variety.
But also, people wouldn't go to both of the stores. You know, I want people to go to both of the stores because they have totally different vibes. And if you want garment fabric, go to St. Augustine. Yeah. You know, if you love by Annie, come to Palm Coast. So we're trying to make it to where they have
Tula here, tilde there.
Tula here, tilde there. You got it. So we're excited. But anyway, just anytime you see fabric, we can make it easy for you. And call us if you have questions. I cannot stress that enough. We're totally here and easy. I may not be super easy to get a hold of, but somebody here in the store is. I promise.
If you give me a lot of money, I have his number.
How much would it take? Good morning, Karen. All right. So, Cindy, what are we going to learn today? What are we going to talk about?
One of the things Tony and I have talked about is that doing demonstrations, we have specialty rulers that make life just a lot easier. It makes you look very precise. Really not a lot of work. So this one in particular is called a cat's cradle.
I can use my hands.
Get the long arms.
Yeah, we packed everything and don't have a
stand-up
design wall for you.
Oh, that's all right. We'll figure it out.
There you can see it.
So that's called a cat's cradle. You can see it's made up of all triangles. However, Creative Grids and Deb Heatherly has come up. This is where we're going to have a trouble. That block is made with rectangles and squares. So you need, and let's do it this way.
Can I be a design wall?
Yeah, we can stick it on you. You need 2 of those. You need 2 of those. And you need 1 of these. And that makes this block, which is mind-blowing to me. There you go.
Can you see that? Yeah, so basically you've got a square,
a rectangle,
2 rectangles, and 2 smaller squares.
Okay, so you can see where they show up. You've got this square here. These 2 triangles are from the smaller rectangles. This one is from the large rectangle. Okay. And it's really, and of course you need, wait a minute, let me give you the backing. You need the trim tool.
The trim tool. I asked Cindy, I was like, is that a ruler? She goes, well.
There's not really numbers to measure.
It's not a measuring tool, right?
Right. So they're a trim tool. I don't know what it's just a clip. We're good. All right. So.
Trim tool. I like that.
I don't know whose math brain figured, Deb Heatherly's math brain figured this out, and I give her kudos because, whoa. This particular tool can make 6 sizes. You can have a finished block, a finished one of these.
6 different sizes from that?
From 1.5 inches to 4 inches. 1.5 inches to 4? 1.5 inches to 4.
Wow.
I want to make this in 1.5 inches. I should have done it. Just
no,
it wouldn't have shown anyway.
This small. Can you guys see it?
Unbelievable and really easy.
Yeah,
really easy because you're cutting out rectangles. I mean, that's the bottom line. How do you know what to cut? It's all here on the ruler.
Yeah, actually, I'll show them this ruler because that has the
paper on it.
The paper on it.
So if you look at that, there's a chart there. There's also, if you notice, a QR code, a quick read code. That brings you right to the video. There are, if you looked at the original one, there's this black label that's on here is actually instructions.
Yeah, I do love that Creative.
And if the fact that you, if you're like me and you don't have a clue where that paper is, Judy Lagasse punches a hole in it. There's a hole here for hanging, and she ties them together.
So organized.
I use the QR code and I go back to the website and I print off another one if I need it.
The old printout. Yeah, hey, there you go.
So yeah, you can still get the access to it.
But and just to show you, it would make people happy.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, the printed out, and people do love. There's something about having the paper in your thing,
right?
Versus a screen.
I recommend watching the video so you can see how it's done. But definitely have it there because, you know, you're not real sure what it's talking about.
Right.
But you're basically, and I'm not going to sew in front of you.
Well, we're not really set up, and that's my fault to show this.
Biggie.
So we're going to do our best, though.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We're going to take one of the squares and the smaller rectangle, and we're going to sew them together. And if you flip it to the back side, and you're going to press it away from the square. It doesn't matter what the color is.
Away, so towards the triangle. Or towards
the rectangle, away from the square.
This morning we're learning our shapes.
Away from the square.
Away from the square, so you can see.
So you make
the arrow.
2 of those, And you're going to set those up into a pair. Okay. And then if you turn it over,
so
the pressing again is away from the square.
So away from the square.
So how do you do that? You take your scissors and you make a snip right there in the middle.
Oh yeah.
So you can. It's hard to see. I
think I can actually see that.
Okay.
She's right there in the center, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you do a little snip, and then
so
you
just snipped it, so that way
the seams go opposite.
So they go like this.
Absolutely. So again, it's away from. Hey, I didn't make this up.
That's great. You know, I have tried just every once in a while. In fact, the challenge quilt I'm doing, there's some lines, and I've sewed some strips together, and I never paid attention in class. And so when I'm trying to press it down, I'm like, how do
yeah, you want those locking seams, and you don't want the extra bulk because then your machine hangs up on it.
It gets bulky. Yeah.
So you're going to take that piece you just did and pressed, and your larger rectangle. Oh, look how it fits. Mostly
right sides together.
Right sides together. Okay. You do have to use the tool for the next step.
So that's the big square. I think they can see that. I think you did a good job.
It's amazing. It has numbers, little words on here. It says mark sewing line.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So how do you do it? You simply, well, let me do it flat first. Okay. There you go, Mr. Josh.
So we're just going on that bottom line?
Yep. You're seeing that that edge of the ruler says mark sewing line. There is a little square in there that you match up with your seam.
So I'm going to show them where it actually says mark sewing line. Does the camera zoom in on that?
Hardly, but yeah.
Right?
Yeah, there you go. And then there's a square there.
Mark sewing line.
So you match your square up with that center big square in there.
With?
Nope, go down. That square comes,
There.
You match your seam lines up where you just stitched or, previously stitched. And you just draw a line across it.
Yeah, she's got the...
Just draw it. And you do the same for both the other side. So
and
you have
you
two lines. Right, flip it and do the other side.
So you draw a line before you sew it? Is that
yep, you're sewing on that line.
Oh, makes sense.
And it makes it a whole lot easier.
And then you can hopefully see those two lines right there across.
All right, somewhere. Okay. And then you can open it up and check it.
Oh, look at that.
So if you've lopped off that point, that means you didn't mark it in the right place.
Right.
And you can fix it now.
And
you've got two of them because each set makes two of these. Now the next set tells you to take the ruler again, and there's a line marked seam allowance, and they want you to line this up and cut the 1/4 of an inch and turn it over and line it up and cut the 1/4 of an inch. You end up with an eyelash.
Oh.
I cheat. I just cut it down the middle.
Why not? Work
if
smarter.
The seam allowance is a little wider, I don't care.
Yeah, right.
I just don't care. Because you're literally not even, it's a 1/16 of an inch that you're.
Yeah, so right down the middle.
Right down the middle, no biggie. And you're just going to press it. And here it is pressed. And then we're going to use the tool again to trim it to the right size.
Because you see, you've got the...
I've got extra there.
You've got the excess.
Okay, so let's just go back here. Maybe they can see. Yeah.
Oh, the size difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
So that's how much I ended up trimming off. And again, how to trim it, you're going to look at the ruler.
See how much larger this one in the back is.
Yeah. You're going to look at the ruler and line it up on a different corner. Find the size you're going to do. Use those cute little arrows that you can stick on.
Oh.
Or a piece of tape so that you find the right number.
Whatever you got to do. Yeah.
Because otherwise, you want to trim them all to the right size. The same size, not different sizes. But you just line it up. And
so you would line this up.
You take your squares. They make it really, I guess I'm backwards. Here we go. Let me do it so I can see it. Backwards.
Yeah, okay. There we go.
There we go.
I'm a visual learner, guys.
There you go. So you're just going to line it up, trim those two corners.
I know that's not perfect, but you
flip it around, do it again. And all those, there's pictures and directions. I mean, the directions have really good pictures for it, as well as the video.
And again, what she was talking about, in case you missed it, I love that Creative Grids gives you that with every ruler, or what'd you call this?
Trim tool.
Trim tool.
Yeah, because there's no measuring on it. It's trimming.
I mean, you can use it for straight lines and everything, but you can't
do it for 6 inches.
Yeah.
So then the next question comes out is you have one other alteration. I forgot. You can also do a different shape. You can do those split corners, snowball corners.
Yeah.
Okay. And that snowball corner.
It's that little triangle.
Yep. You start with the square, mark it down the center. You know how we do these. Start with a square, mark it down the center.
She just did the little mark, got a square.
And then that's your sewing line. And then you can put it.
Oh, right.
You put it on top and you sew across the corner. You don't sew to the corner.
So when you say, what do you mean?
Across.
All the way across.
Yeah, all the way across. Some people have set that. Yes, but some people have set that line going up to the corner.
Oh.
That does not give you the right look.
Not
that.
I got you.
Not that. But this, you can do these split corners on the big triangle or on the small square.
Oh, yeah.
So you get two more looks.
Depending on the look that you want.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I've got some pictures.
Yeah.
So traditionally, the large triangle is done in color. Okay.
That tool is called the cat's cradle tool, Brad.
Yep. I love it.
Teresa said it looks like a fish.
Yep, it does. Could be a fish.
This is what I love about quilting.
That changes the coloring.
Look,
that is cat's cradle and a 4-patch.
I mean, it's
it's got half of them are plain and half of them are split.
Just the layout and the color choices you use. Doing the same
Absolutely.
exact
Where
sewing
you place
and cutting,
your light and darks.
It's placement.
Whether the little square goes to the center or goes outward. You can see on that one, the split is on the large triangle. All right, this one has
I like the best, to be honest with you.
This one has a different coloring. The large triangle, the large rectangle that you started with is your light colorway.
Oh, versus the darker.
Right.
Yes.
And then they've used the split. So your little rectangles were the dark color in this one.
Yeah, it's the opposite.
So it's just kind of interesting.
Which one's your favorite? I don't know.
I don't know. I still got a couple more.
I think I'm leaning. Oh, you got more? Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
And I was literally just playing with the same colorway and just moving the color locations around.
So actually, I really
adding
like
the
that.
split, not having the split.
All of these with the same tool.
And the point, the square on this one goes toward the center instead of out to the outside corner.
Right.
These would all be, if you use a 4-inch block, these all be 12-inch blocks. This one has a split on both the little square and the big rectangle, the big
rectangle,
right?
Yeah.
The big corner, and so you get a band, which is just kind of cool.
That was, I didn't even count, but 1, 2,
I didn't count them either.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's just 8 that you can do with the same exact.
Yeah.
I love that.
And it's just playing with the colors.
So I was going to ask, so what is it? Which one is this?
Well, Deb Heatherly, who designed this ruler, has actually 2 rulers. This is the one that goes with 6 sizes from 1.5-inch finished to 4-inch finished. And she has a second ruler that has 4 sizes. It's the extra large cat's cradle. And it goes from 4.5 to 8 finished. And so this quilt was made, let's see if we can get it.
Is there a right side up?
I don't think so. Are we on it? This quilt was made with the extra large. I don't remember what size. This was made all cat's cradles. So all the blocks are made with cat's cradles with that sashing strip.
I love this.
You like it because it's got a lot of tulle in it.
It's, well, this print right here.
That's my favorite.
And it is my colorway, but I do like the actual layout of it too. You said the blocks were so big.
Yeah, I don't use the extra large very much because I just find them, I like working with small pieces. This is a dot quilt.
Yeah, here you go, Dot. That's great.
I think that may be a 6-inch.
That is a pretty big block, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, but it highlights the fabrics, which is,
It really shows, if you've got really big prints like this, it shows it off
absolutely.
really nice.
It's perfect for a lot of those big prints. So
I love this.
And there are a lot of, Deb Heatherly has several books out with Cat's Cradle. She has patterns out with Cat's Cradle, and you have some of the cut loose patterns, the leaflets. Yeah. Those also use the Cat's Cradle.
Fantastic.
It's a very traditional block. I think Marilyn made one with like 1,000 little tiny. I mean, that's all that's in it, and it's just set up like a barn raising kind of look around it. It's gorgeous.
She's one of those. I'm always like, you're a glutton for punishment.
Yeah, but she used this tool, and I mean, that
makes it easier.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, it's so easy. So again, it's called the Cat's Cradle tool. We have them here in stock. I think I saw like 2 or 3 left.
Yeah.
But give us a call.
And they can be ordered.
You can also go to the website and get them.
Yeah. And if you want the extra large, then just give a call in, and
we can always order the.
Yeah, we can order it. That's not an issue.
Absolutely. And this one's yours. You better keep your hands
my
on
name
that
is on it.
I don't want to get stolen. So
my name is on it.
That's right. Well, thank you for bringing this, because I just sometimes am floored. Like, I didn't even know we had this in stock.
Well, if you see it, you wouldn't know what it does anyways.
Exactly.
I mean,
so I love that.
Yeah, this is it's nice for batch sewing. You can do one step, and it's great for scraps, great for planned. And I like the designing end of it with all your choices, just by changing the colors.
Just the colors, and the layout. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for that. If you guys have any questions, or if you're watching this and we're not live, you can still ask questions. We go back and look at these, so feel free to comment, do your thumbs up and hearts, and more importantly, #replay. It'll bump it back up to the top, and more people can find it. Okay, I'm going to go real fast because holy cow, I can't believe we talked for 51 minutes. That's fair. That's fair. Okay, Fat Quarter Fridays are still on and rocking. Even if we're at the quilt show, you can still come in and get your fat quarters, $3 every Friday, which is a big deal because fat quarters have gone up, which is a shame.
I remember they used to be 75 cents.
Yeah. Bernina, remember the large free arm embroidery hoop. And again, this is one that it's 50% off.
That is crazy.
If you're a Bernina person and you are wanting to get this hoop and you've thought about it, this is the month to do it. And it runs to the end of the month, but 50% off is crazy. Buy that today. And I think we actually just sold out, so you'll have to order it. But as soon as they come in, you'll have your name on one of them. Genomian Baby Lock Foot for February, 20% off of thread stands, actually. So it's not a foot, it's an accessory, but thread stands are always useful, especially for Kingstar. If it doesn't fit on your machine up top, perfect. Let's see. I'm going to basically go lightning fast for that. Before I do that, code word. Anytime that you cut, I know I always forget, so I got to make sure I don't.
It's on your list.
Anytime that I don't look at these and they're right in front of me, it's the worst. Anytime you pay with cash at either of the locations, you get your name on a little ticket and it goes into a drawing for a gift card. If you say the code word, you get 2 tickets. This week's code word is Daytona.
Well, that's an easy one.
Very fitting. So you come in, pay with cash, and then say Daytona. You're going to get 2 chances to win some free money.
Now, did I see somewhere here?
Yeah, I don't have it.
Okay.
That's why.
I was like, I saw something else on your list.
I should have scratched it out so you didn't call me out on it. No, but real quick, again, Quilt Show is the 18th through the 21st at Daytona Beach. It's at Ocean Center. We hope to see you all there. If you can't come, have no fear. The stores are open until 3, and we've got special in-store only Quilt Show specials. Said special a lot there. Buy 3, get 1 yard free. 15% off notions. I think all holiday fabric, because again, I know people are already starting to think about that. We've got 30% off of that, and there's something else. So Tony sent out an email that has all the information, or you can always call us.
Does this count as a 15%?
That would be a notion. Why not? Boom, there you go. And our quilt show, even though the quilt show starts Wednesday, our store specials and honoring quilt show special starts today because we're here. Why not? So it's quilt show week, and we're actually going to run the quilt show specials for the week after the show. So Bernina 570s, that's the big one. That's, I'm telling you, it's a huge deal. I don't think I'm allowed to say how much it is on
I wish
there.
I needed a second one.
Yeah.
Because it is by far my favorite machine. I have it with the embroidery module. It is my traveling machine. It's heavy, but not
too heavy.
Too heavy.
Yep.
And I can embroider on
and
the
it has
go
the
or
features
sew.
that the big one has. And so I absolutely agree. I love it. It is probably the most sold Bernina on the planet.
It's just a workhorse.
It is a workhorse. And if you can get it for, there's a value of, I can say this, like you're going to get something like $2,000 off the normal bundle price and all that. It's a crazy deal because they're classroom models. That does not take,
which means they've been used for 10 minutes.
Yes. And you know, they're not a lemon, and we're going to clean them, and it's got a full manufacturer warranty.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer.
Yeah, you're not going to lose on that at all.
So call us, but not only the 570s, we're going to have the Bernina booth there, so we're going to have specials on all the machines. You got to stop in and see us, or if there's a certain model, just call us. Cabinets, we're going to have some really cool kind of bundles with cabinets, but with cabinets, you got to come in and see us and sit down and touch it and measure, and it's a whole thing. But we have a special deal where you're going to get a free upgrade from hydraulic to electric, which is a big deal for people who don't want to spend that extra $500+.
Now, can they be, are they delivered to the store, to the person?
So they have a couple options. So there is a FedEx Premium, which is like a white glove service. You can build it yourself and we can send it to you for free. You can pick it up in the store as long as you can bring somebody to lift it and put it into a truck. So we have a few different options, and we'll absolutely talk about those with you and figure out which one's best. Okay. And then AccuQuilt, all dyes are basically going to be 30% off.
That's an awesome deal.
I mean, usually the highest we go is 25%, but AccuQuilt's being nice to us because they love us.
And that doesn't matter how many you purchase either.
No. That's what it used to be. If you buy more, you would save more.
Right.
And you'd have to buy 3 or more to get 25% off. Not this year.
They
went crazy and let us, so that means
make your wish list.
Yeah, basically.
Go on to the AccuQuilt.com site.
That's the way to do it.
Put it into your cart. Print your cart out. And I'm a professional shopper.
I'm telling you, this is top-notch stuff here. She does, it's great. And then honestly, it makes our life so much easier because we don't screw it up as easily.
Because the numbers are all there.
Here's the numbers. I want this. And it's like, oh, thank you. And truthfully, if you're not going to go to the show, or even if you are at the show, we may sell out of stuff. No, not we may. We will sell out of stuff.
Absolutely.
So all we're going to do is give you that 30%, and then we'll have it shipped to the store, or we'll figure that out. But you'll still get, even if it's not in front of you, we'll still give you the discount.
Right. Now there's some new dyes.
There is. And I think we're getting all the new dyes. I think they had 3 coming out.
Yeah, they've been in the box. You haven't seen them.
No, there's literally, and now they're in the back of the big box, the truck with wheels. But yeah, so take advantage of that. And again, we'll honor that in store or at the show. And that's it. Oh, there is 3 now ready to go bundles. That's all I'm going to say. So if you've been looking at getting started with AccuQuilt, just when you see us, ask us about the ready, set, go bundles. Because there's 3 of them now. There used to only be 1, and it's incredible. So.
And I push for the 8-inch cube. My favorite.
It's the most purchased. It's the best one. It's the most usable. The most.
I don't make 8-inch blocks. I make 12-inch blocks, but I make it based on an 8-inch cube.
There you go.
So.
This is somebody who does AccuQuilt a lot. So listen to her. Also, the Die Hard Club. She hosts the Die Hard Club, and
that is on the 2nd Saturday morning each month.
Boom. There you go. In Palm Coast.
Yep.
And we've officially talked I was trying to go for the full hour, but I'm going to stop 2 minutes early so nobody can say you talked for an hour. No, I think we've said enough. So just come in and see us or see you at the Quilt Show. Thank you for being here and showing us something really cool. You guys are amazing. Have an amazing day. Always live to create.
Happy stitching.
Oh, wonderful. You knew what to do.
Happy stitching.
I forgot I got to turn this off. Have a great day, guys.